So 2023 is nearly over, but maybe the worst thing possible has now happened. Paul Breach is back in the conversation. In fact, he's at the forefront of the conversation somehow. If you don't know who Paul Breach is, he is arguably the biggest TikTok menace of all time. His crimes against humanity are innumerable, and today we're going to be looking at them because somehow, and I don't know how he does it, the guy continues to get worse. There's one video that has gone viral again now, which is essentially the catalyst for all the Paul Breach talk, and as you can probably guess, it has not aged well.
Oh, there's a plane crashed in Tanzania. God, blimey. Into the lake.
I mean, atrocities aside, it actually is kind of ironic. His career can only be described as a tragic accident, so really it probably works. And given the public perception of him doing this, you think it would be the last time.
Christ. Something bad's happened in London. Fucking dark. Fucking world in which we live. So, yeah.
Alright, yeah, this guy is a psychopath. And in fairness, if I was Paul Breach, I would be angry at the world too. And he's probably doing it for views and attention, but really nothing is off the cards with this man. And I hate to break it to you, but this is the lighter side of Paul Breach. When TikTok dancing to the news of atrocities is the good stuff, then you can only imagine what the bad stuff is. It's a bit of a reoccurring theme on the Joking channel, but his actions speak louder than my words ever could. And with that in mind, brace yourself, because it's about to get rough.
It's freezing. Well, put a coat on. I'm not your dad. Some of you call me daddy, but I'm not your dad.
Yeah, this might be the worst man alive. And these actions, I'll be real, they have like no justification regardless of the context. He could be speaking to any group of people like this and it would be awful. So yeah, it can't get any better, but it can get worse. Because Paul's TikTok live community, it is very small now. And some people have looked into who's gifting and kind of interacting with him. And unfortunately, there's a reoccurring theme. And it does not take a leap of faith to understand that Paul Breach is fully aware of this. He interacts with these people on lives a lot, and I mean, to play devil's advocate, he interacts with his fans, you know, he's down to earth. But yeah, in all seriousness, he's a nonce.
What I want to see, I don't want to see it, but what I want to see is, because we know what you've told me about that bad massages, I want to see the face you're pulling, because obviously giving you a massage so it's in front.
Yeah, this man needs to be locked away in a deep dark hole. Honestly, I said it once and I'll say it again. The best perspective to take is that he is talking to like a 40-year-old woman. Just take age completely out of the equation and realise how fucked this is either way. But then apply it to a teenager or younger and then you realise how bad this really is.
Of when you're going, oh, this is nice, and you're just going, this is fucking nice. I would love to see your pretend happy face.
I have no idea how young this girl is, but she sounds young. And given the people that gift to Paul Breach, it would be very easy to assume that she is one of their ages. Again, we don't know, but it is actually testament to how bad these clips are that it doesn't matter. This man, this thing, is 43 years old. Best case scenario, these girls are less than half his age. Because really, to enjoy Paul Breach content, your brain's got to be in like an early development stage. And he's taking advantage of that. He really is taking advantage of that. If he applied these mental models to making money, he would be a millionaire. But he's applied it to talking to young girls, so really, all we've got to show for it are these clips.
Good. You haven't sent me a smile. Have you sent me a smile this morning? I don't think you sent me a smile this morning. All of you on Snap who've not sent me a smile this morning, rude.
Yeah, this guy is actively kind of inciting children to message him on Snapchat. Maybe inciting is the wrong word, but I'm really trying to capture how serious this actually is when you actually look at the situation. Paul Breach is at best a creep, and at worst, I can't even say what he is because I would get banned off YouTube. And I did a video on it recently, but when you have people like this, and full disclosure, this is all but certainly Paul on his second account, well, this is part of the problem. The fact that he can hide behind this behaviour as legal is just so seedy. But either way, the guy has deluded himself into thinking he's some kind of free thinker.
Oh, so I've got independent thought patterns. I can actually just make decisions for myself.
What are you even talking about at this point? The fact that you can dress up talking to underage girls as independent thought patterns is almost impressive. I say almost because it's not impressive in the slightest, but he does it and the guy is in some delusional dream world where he thinks he is actually a victim or something.
And I can't stand the hypocrisy of people on this app, so I'll keep it me.
Well, in fairness, he definitely keeps it him. And it's not a flex. I think keeping it Paul Breach is possibly the worst thing you can do in any situation. But he does it, so fair play to him, I guess. But yeah, there's obviously a reason that he hides behind his accounts like Concerned Citizen. He's been confronted in the past over some of his like questionable antics, and he never has a good response.
Who?
Your child?
Bro's face just instantly drops. That might be the best cinematic shot ever.
Yeah, what's that got to do with absolutely anything?
I know, but when people are saying you've got a 17-year-old pregnant when you're nearly 30, man, it's a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, we've all been there. Not the impregnating a 17-year-old as a 30-year-old. I'm talking about a bit where he has nothing to say, so he just throws back his head and laughs. If you've ever been flamed by a group of mates or anything, you know it's like a universal experience. You just gotta laugh, but inside you are dying, just begging for help. So with this in mind, it's no wonder that he only invites young girls onto his life, because anyone with a developed brain is just gonna pull him up on his shit. And when that happens, he just bugs out and there's nothing he can do.
Cammy, would you think, now I'm glad, because you are an intelligent bloke, would you think if I'd done anything wrong that I would still be on the internet and not have been arrested? Full stop sentence.
Again, he just does one of the rookie moves, trying to suck up to the person that is pressing him. And I know the guy is like 43 and tries to be a teenager, but he might have the mental capacity of one. He probably rehearses these excuses in front of the mirror every night, but he might need some new lines because these ones aren't working anymore. And Paul Breach has been spoken about a lot. There is a long line of sort of videos of this nature.
You did meet me. You did meet me. Met me. You did met me. You did met me. We did meet. We met in a hotel foyer. We met in a hotel foyer. How weird is that?
But evidently, it is finally catching up with him because he's made one final TikTok, which of course won't be his last TikTok, but he's using it as the hook to get people invested in him again. And to be honest, it's just pathetic, really.
Firstly, I apologise for the length of this video. Secondly, if it's my last video, it's my last video. Who knows? Who on earth knows?
Yeah, before we go through this is a message to Paul Breach directly, or Concerned Citizen, whatever account you are currently on. Please don't leave. We need you. I need you. Your content has not just inspired me to be a better person. It's not just made me laugh. It's not just made me cry. I'm gonna be candid. Before I found your TikTok, I was in a dark place. But when I clicked on that TikTok of you fingering that plant, it changed my life forever. It taught me that despite how bad life is, despite how tough it can always get worse. And that message can be applied to everybody watching this video. So spread the love by like dropping a sub or something. But either way, let's get back into this like apology, whatever it is, because it is like 8 minutes long.
I'm going to debunk all or the majority or whatever I can remember of the weird accusations I have made against me for the last God knows how long.
Yeah, I'm gonna level with you. I'm not watching this. I mean, I've watched it, but I don't want to make you watch it either, because it's not great. It's probably important to say that some accusations have been leveled against him that are just completely untrue. But in this video, which, if you want to watch it, it is on his TikTok, he basically groups every single allegation or criticism under the same umbrella. And due to the absurdity of some of the crazier claims made against him, well, what he's trying to do, in my opinion, is group them all together as absurd. And it's disingenuous, but really, you gotta make your own mind up. So if you've got the time and the mental capacity to spare, probably go to his TikTok. I don't personally recommend it, but the option is there. But yeah, in the last couple of days or so, he is really doubling down on this victim complex. He put up a post on Insta that read, "Traveling the country for a few weeks, spending my money, and then out with a bang." And I mean, I'm sure he'll walk it back and kind of say he was referencing the end of the year, but it's kind of obvious to me that he is at least insinuating something else here, which isn't great, but doing stuff like this is just Paul Breach all over. To be honest, I think he should just probably step away from his phone and from TikTok forever. But let's be real, he's not going to do that, so hopefully he sticks to what he's good at.
You're the one who told me that.
That's why I say don't believe everything you read on the internet.
Well, you don't have to. Did I just was gullible enough to believe you?
You're not the only one who's fallen for that.
Oh my god, I actually thought you were being deadly serious.
You've got a poker face. It's great. But I was born in Sweden. That is a true fact. It's Miss Helen. So,
In fairness, she is Welsh, so I guess she's got nothing to lose. But getting rizzed up by Paul Breach, I don't even know how that's possible. But yeah, after that clip, this video is done. Paul Breach aside, I just want to say that I do appreciate the support recently. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos, and these TikTokers are just a gift that keeps on giving. If you're new, feel free to drop a sub, I would appreciate that. Maybe drop a like and a comment as well. I do my best to reply to every single one. But yeah, with that said, Paul Breach has said that he might never make a TikTok again. So light a candle tonight, he might need it. And with that in mind, I'm just gonna have to go find some new video topics in a bit.